What's up, world? It's your boy Drew Marcy, rap coach extraordinaire, and in this video we're going to give you 3 ways to instantly improve your rap voice. Each piece of advice here is an exercise that you can immediately use to improve your rap voice literally in seconds, and they will be organized in a fashion for common issues that you have when trying to improve your rap voice or having issues with your delivery or vocal tone, including how to fix vocal fatigue in your rap voice, how to deliver a rap voice that fits the track, and how to sound more commanding in your rap voice. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm your host, Drew Marcy, and this is How to Rap. Now, before we begin, some of the terms we'll be using in this video will be available with full breakdowns and technical definitions in our free How to Rap dictionary. It's a full-length, over 100-word breakdown of all of the top terms you need to learn how to rap, and it's a fully free resource that you'll gain instant access to when you click the first link in the video description box below. All right, so let's first start with how to instantly fix vocal fatigue in your rap voice. Now, this is a simple exercise that you can use anytime your rap voice is tired or you've been doing a lot of takes back to back and you're starting to hear that little vocal fry that you get when your voice is fatigued. It's an exercise that comes directly from vocal coaches and singing teachers, so we know it's guaranteed to work. And while I don't have any degrees in voice expertise or anything like that, I have been using these for years to improve my rap voice. And once you do these with me, I guarantee you'll be wanting to do them too. Now, the first thing you must know is that the sound of your voice is created by things called the vocal folds, a phrase you probably heard before, that when pushed together create the sound of a voice. When your voice is energetic and not tired, they rub together nicely and create a clear and concise tone. When your voice is tired, they rub together in a hard way, which gives your voice a harsh, rough quality. It should go without saying as well that when you give your vocal folds a lot of air, it helps to increase the clear, concise quality of your voice. In any case, an instant way to make your vocal folds rub together more nicely and get that clear, concise voice for rap is to do what we call bubble burping, and some bubble burping exercise. I call it that because that's what it sounds like and it'll be easy to remember. It's nice and visual. Really what it comes down to is making a move with your mouth and your voice, sort of like you were blowing bubbles back when you were a kid or something like that. Now, the steps to the exercise are as follows. Say a couple words out loud to feel and hear how your voice sounds currently. So this will let you feel the difference once you're done the exercise. So just say, how to rap, how to rap. Say it with me, how to rap. If your voice is a little tired, you'll hear and feel a little bit of the fatigue in that vocal fry on the H and the P, etc. Now put your lips together, and throughout the exercise, make sure to keep them together. You'll want to let a little sound through, but overall keep them together. Now push out a little air from your throat and make a light up and down noise like you're impersonating a xylophone. Make sure that your lips are still connected so that it sounds like a bubbler. So all right, so just do it with me. I know this is crazy, but it's gonna feel real good. Continue doing the up and down xylophone for 1 to 2 minutes. You can pause the video if you need to. If you feel a little lightheaded or your mind wanders, that's a good thing since your brain is using more air than usual to support the vocal cords. So keep doing the for 1 to 2 minutes, and boom. Now, after you've done that exercise, say how to rap a couple times, and you will feel the difference. You should feel the difference. Say some other words as well. Maybe say a sentence out loud. Yo, my name is Drew. Yo, say your name, talk a little bit, and your throat and the smoothness of your words should feel better. Now, feel free to use this exercise anytime that you're about to go into a recording session, or if you're in the middle of a recording session and you're feeling your voice get a little tired. One other adjustment I make is sometimes I fill my cheeks with air while doing it, same system, but just do my cheeks with air to give my throat pause a little bit more openness as well. So doing it with the air like this, will help to open up the throat while also massaging the vocal cords. Pause. And of course, you can alternate between those two exercises at will. Next, let's talk about how to deliver a rap voice that fits the emotion of the track. Now, the second instant fix is a way to deliver a more faithful, authentic rendition of the voice tone that will match with the track that you're trying to deliver. If you're an artist that struggles with having the right energy for the hype tracks or being a little bit too monotone at times, this will be a really good exercise for you. Now, the main idea here is that we want to emulate the voice that we would use when talking to whoever the song is aimed for with our rap voice. So for this exercise, take your lyrics out and think of whoever the track is aimed for. If you don't have any lyrics, you can just follow along with me. We'll just use 2 random bars to keep it quick and easy to go along with. So let's say your lyrics are how to rap. The best channel, no doubting that. This beat's a loud pack, this flow is like a shouting match. Now that you have your lyrics, the next step is to think of the target audience or the person that you're mainly putting the track towards who's gonna be listening to it. So just to keep the example easy to understand, let's say these braggadocious lyrics are actually aimed for a female love interest and somehow this is a song for the ladies. Once I've decided that, I'm gonna read the lyrics out loud a few times without a beat in a tone of voice like I'm spitting game to a girl on the phone or whatever, because she's the target audience. So I make sure my voice is calm and smooth and chill like I would with a female. And then I might say something like, yo, how to rap, the best channel, no doubting that. This beat's a loud pack, the flow is like a shouting match. Once I've gone through that a few times and I'm getting into the more chill, you know, like I'm talking to a female kind of voice, I'm gonna hit record and I'm going to match that voice to the instrumental. Now let's say the beat is an up-tempo street banger. I would read through the lyrics without a beat a few times with more bravado and volume and then get into the record. So it might be like, how to rap, the best channel, no doubting that. The beat's a loud pack, this flow is like a shouting match. So essentially what I'm doing is practicing the lines a few times like an actor before delivering it on the final take when the cameras are rolling, or in this case, when the mic is recording. Now, of course, unlike an actor, I'm not trying to fake my emotion or be inauthentic, but I am syncing my voice to the appropriate emotion in the same way that an actor being directed in a film might. The last instant fix is to pay more attention to the last word of each bar and make adjustments in that area of your writing in order to sound more in command of the words that you're delivering. One of the easiest ways to know that somebody is a beginner rapper is that they lose steam at the end of the bar, or the end of the bar is not delivered with the same amount of confidence and commanding presence as the beginning of the bar is. At How to Rap, we call this wanting to power through the bar or powering through the bar, which means to deliver the end of the bar or the last word of the bar with the same level of emotional intensity and quality voice tone that you started the bar with. And additionally, to make tonal adjustments, go up, go down, make different sounds on those last words at the end of the bar. Now, of course, if you have any questions about what a bar is or powering through the bar or more technical definitions of the words we're talking about, again, pick up the free How to Rap dictionary in the video description box below. In any case, for this exercise, let's assume that you've already recorded your verse or that you're rehearsing your verse and you have your lyrics right there with you and you're about to record. What I want you to do is take your written lyrics and either bold or underline the last word of each bar to indicate as you deliver them, or review if they're already recorded, so that as you listen or deliver, you focus in on if each last word in each bar is delivered with the correct amount of power to sound commanding. By giving a clear indicator in written form that these words are the priority, you will highly increase the chances that you will hear when you run out of steam delivery-wise. Now, it should kind of go without saying that after you've bolded or underlined and indicated to yourself, you'll need to go back and re-record if you notice yourself on those last words falling out of place or delivering them poorly. Now, let's quickly review the instant fixes we talked about today. 1, the trick to instantly fix vocal fatigue in your rap voice is do those bubble burping exercises to help reconnect your vocal folds and instantly give your voice more vocal support. 2nd, the way to deliver a rap voice that fits the track is to rehearse your lyrics without a beat prior to recording in the tone of voice you'd use to speak to the target audience in a normal conversation. And last, the way to sound more commanding in your rap voices, underline and or bold the last word of each bar and re-record or rehearse to make sure each of those words is delivered perfectly with a commanding presence, or power through the bars, we'd say. All right, so that is today's video. As I mentioned a couple times, be sure right now after you watch this video to pick up your copy of the free How to Rap Dictionary for full free lifetime access. And I always ask a question at the end of these videos: what is your #1 way of improving your rap voice instantly? Are there any tricks that you personally have that you'd like to add to the community? Be sure to let us know in the comments. I look forward to your responses. I've been your host, the big homie, How to Rap Drew. I always do the ending randomly. I appreciate you watching. See you in the comments. Peace.